Our next contestant is Shanique Lee from the Curriculum and Instruction PhD program.
Have you ever had a teacher who understood you like no one else? They had a way of making you feel seen and validated and really empowered to learn. Or what if I told you that a lot of Black women teachers have a natural ability to do this, especially for Black students who are most often at the center of education reform initiatives? Well, it's true. A lot of them, whom I call critical Black women teachers, are part of a long legacy of classroom activism and achievement. But the problem is, today, Black women make up only 5% of the teaching force and have had consistently high rates of attrition ever since schools were desegregated in 1954. So the purpose of my dissertation was to contextualize this attrition in order to better understand how to support Black women teachers in urban schools. I wanted to honor the culture of Black women and create an authentic space for them to openly share their experiences. So I used Sister Circle methodology, which is a qualitative approach for Black women to study Black women. Its primary method of data collection is sister circles, which are affinity spaces to engage in critical group dialogue. And through these individual interviews and written reflections, 3 themes revealed the complexity of their struggle between loving and leading the classroom. To summarize my findings, all 15 participants really valued the magic that they created in their classroom, but many of them were worn down by the constant pushback they received against their teaching practices. This, along with other institutional and interpersonal issues, caused problems with a lot of their mental, physical, and emotional health, which made them feel unfairly forced to choose between pursuing their liberation or that of their students. Throughout all of our conversations, a lot of tears were shed, and many of the participants described leaving the classroom as the hardest decision they ever had to make. So we all need to get involved because these women are quite possibly the key to finally achieving educational equity, and here are a few suggestions. First, education policymakers should apply a critical race perspective in order to identify and eliminate those structural barriers to the work of critical Black women teachers. Second, teacher preparation programs can help equip their Black women teacher candidates to be able to anticipate and resist pushback by helping them to develop radical self-care practices. And finally, urban school administrators should create school cultures that welcome and support liberatory teaching practices. Ultimately, my findings reiterate why I chose to focus on sustainability in the first place. Because while retention aims to keep teachers in the profession, sustaining Black women teachers calls on the entire education system to become more welcoming and supportive. And instead of pushing them out, inviting critical Black women teachers in and helping to cultivate their professional practices over time. Thank you.